In this edition of Proven to Work, treating learning like a snowball by rolling out information and gradually building understanding. We'll be seeing the technique in action and then hearing from one of the country's top experts in education research, who'll tell us why it's proven to work. This AS class is learning about one of the most contentious events in modern British history, the sinking of the Belgrano during the Falklands War. What happened can't be taught without examining the speculation and controversy that still rages decades after the Argentine cruiser was torpedoed with the loss of more than 320 lives.
There's a lot of different problems, a lot of different issues, a lot of different sort of political considerations that are coming in, which is difficult for them to gather all in one go. So it can be quite a heavy story for them to take in. It's a similar case I have to teach them about the Iraq dossier and Dr. David Kelly, and again that's another very difficult thing for them to get their head around, another difficult story. I'm going to be giving you a series of cards. Some of them are pictures, most of them are text. So you'll have about 5 minutes or so on your own with your information to try and work out some of the key facts about this Belgrano controversy.
The teaching difficulties are being tackled by giving the students different source information. Once they've absorbed the evidence, they share what they know with one other student.
Was it really something that needed to happen for the war to continue going, or was it just something that they wanted to do on the spur of the moment?
Two pairs then form a group of 4 to discuss everything they've learned.
But this is your final chance. This is going to be your opportunity. You're going to hear all the information that's available to you today.
They got sunk by a submarine. That's the exclusion zone, the little white bit.
A picture slowly builds of all the facts and arguments.
I wanted to teach them this in a kind of way where they're actually teaching each other, where they're kind of gathering information, they're having to get different bits of information and then sort of share that information and teach each other what they've found out, and then obviously collaborate and bring it all together in order to sort of come up with a final account of what happened to the Belgrano. It's
better than just reading it, because if you just read it then you're just writing down facts, but if somebody explains it then you're understanding what you put in.
By the end they'll be feeding back to me what they've come up with, and we'll be able to see what they've managed to pick out, what things they haven't managed to pick out, and that will obviously inform me for my next lesson as to what I need to go over and make sure that I'm reinforcing for them.
The snowballing approach can be an effective strategy when dealing with challenging lessons or concepts. This lesson is being observed by Philip Accordingly, Director of the Centre for the Use of Research and Evidence in Education.
The purpose is to help students deal completely differently in the way that the AS syllabus demands with evidence they might have encountered before. So in previous times when they've been dealing with history, the data have been much more simple. Now they're being asked to deal with a lot of ambiguous data about a very ambiguous situation and get to grips with all of the data. And so what the teacher's doing here is using a cumulative snowballing technique to make sure that each student is then able to encounter a small amount of the data and make sense of it for themselves before then building a bigger picture with someone else. And by structuring students' engagement with the evidence incrementally, she's able both to help them move forward step by step, but also herself see whether that's moving forward or not.
For more information on snowballing and the research connected with the technique, go to the Teachers TV website.